We're on air everywhere, online all the time.
We're on air everywhere, online all the time, right here on The Female Solution with Khalid Scott, veteran mental health specialist, clinician, get the words right, Zelda. And I'm joined by executive of The Female Solution. That would be Naima Latif. If you want to comment this morning, join the conversation, 515-605-9325. Press 1 to speak. As we go to the phone line, let's take some calls, Khalid. 703-268. You are live on The Female Solution. Grand Rising. What's your name? Where are you calling from? And what's your comment as it relates to women and mental health?
Denise is my name, and I'm calling from the Washington, D.C. area.
What's your name?
Denise.
Denise. Hi, Denise. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
What's your question?
I'm listening, and, you know, we have this new word, wellness, for mental health, and I'm 63. So let me be real clear. Wellness was nowhere in my stratosphere. One as a single parent and a professional, and then also just trying to go through this world of what, you know, has been discussed of us pushing forward, carrying this bad. And so now that this new word of, self and wellness, make sure you do self and wellness. And it's like, what does that look like? When depression came to me 7 years ago, and I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know how to manage it because I've had to push forward. And then when it came out, my family didn't know how to deal with it either. So it was me trying to figure this out, and all I saw was black and white. And so over the years of these 7 years, I've been trying to just manage it. And so many layers have started to come out from those 63 years that you don't realize that you have pushed. How do you go into this wellness world? Because it's pushed to the point where it's overwhelming because you're like, I don't even know how to make those steps and make that work.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Well, first of all, good morning, Denise. How are you today?
I'm well.
How are you today?
I'm well. I mean, I've recently been diagnosed with diabetes, so that was another layer. So it's like your health, and all this.
Okay.
But I'm breathing, and I'm thankful to be breathing this morning. So that I am.
Absolutely. And see, Denise, it starts off with that. It starts off with you building a village around you of people who say, let me check on Denise. Let me see how my friend, my sister, my buddy, my gal pal, how is my sister, this queen, doing today? Because, again, we need to be able to have a community around us that checks on us on our good days and even more so our bad days, right? Mm-hmm. And then next part is being your best advocate, your best self-advocate, right? So it's telling your family who may not recognize they are so used to you being Wonder Woman with a golden lasso, right? And they're so used to you standing strong and smiling and being there for them. But it's okay now to say, I need you all. I need the love that I give to you all. I need it to be reciprocated, right? And then also to be your best attorney, right? And being your best attorney is defending yourself by saying to people, you know what, I'm not feeling 100% right now. I'm not holistically well, but now I'm about to get ready to do something about it. So I might have to say no a little bit more often than I've ever done before because I'm trying to wake up every morning, right? And see, it's okay to do that. But see, we haven't been given permission. But you know what? We don't need other people's permission for our happiness.
Amen.
Happiness is homemade, right? It's homemade. And the more you invest in your peace, your happiness, and your wellness, then people will catch on. But it's got to start with you. And you got to open your mouth. And you got to be comfortable to let the world know, I got to take care and be the best version of Denise possible. Because if we are waiting for people to come over and hug us and bring us our favorite meal or whatever, we might be waiting a whole long time, right? You know? But it's okay to say, hey, Auntie, you know what? You know you make the best mac and cheese. Can I have some this Sunday? It'll make my soul feel good to eat your mac and cheese. You know? And Auntie would be like, baby, get over here. You know I will. But sometimes we got to open our mouth and say it out loud.
Okay. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Speak that thing.
and please, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling overwhelmed, think about, seeing a clinician. Think about seeing a life coach. Sometimes people don't need to see a counselor or a therapist. You may need to just go and see a life coach who kind of just, says, you're here right now. How do we get you going forward? That might be the trick, Or we might need to start going back to church. You know what I'm saying? Or we might need to go and get that gym membership. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever you got to do to be resilient for yourself.
Change your focus. Does that answer your question, Denise?
Yes, thank you.
And Denise, before you go, please go. I don't know if you knew this or not, but I reversed type 2 diabetes. Is yours type 2 or type 1 that you've just been diagnosed with?
Type 2.
Type 2. Perfect. Because that's what I had, type 2. And I reversed it over, it took about 6 months. It depends on how persistent you are with it, but I did it. And there's a free download for you, which consists of the drink that I drink every morning. And just remember, you are not drinking for taste, my dear. You are drinking for nutrition and health. And let me tell you what the 7 ingredients are. Apple, beet, cucumber, lemon, ginger, kale, and turmeric. It does not sound appetizing, but, baby, it does pretty good. Okay. And that recipe is free to you. And anyone else who wants to go and download it at diabeticdonut.com. At diabeticdonut.com. And there's also a Facebook page with that name as well, Diabetic Donut ABC. So please, I just ask that those who go and download the free ebook on how I reverse type 2 diabetes to please like and subscribe and share the Facebook page, Diabetic Donut ABC. And don't ask me why I put ABC, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Because the young lady that I was working with was using ABC as an example of what Facebook page to put to make, and she said, go like Diabetic Donut ABC or something like that. So I thought she really meant ABC, Diabetic Donut ABC. So I put Diabetic ABC. So now people ask me, what does the ABC mean? I said, always be chewing.